Letter 99, wealth is peace of mind, not display. Dear Ada, there's a version of wealth the world celebrates loudly. The visible kind. Big houses, luxury cars, designer signals, curated lifestyles, the performance of prosperity. But there is another version of wealth. The quieter, truer, deeper kind that almost no one sees yet everyone longs for, peace of mind. Real wealth is not what you can show. Real wealth is what allows you to sleep well. Real wealth is what frees your time. Real wealth is what secures your family. Real wealth is what gives you choices. Real wealth is what removes fear. Real wealth is what lets you live aligned, not stretched thin by appearances. Wealth is not display. Wealth is stability. The illusion of display wealth. Display wealth is performative. It depends on visibility, the approval of others, the admiration of strangers, the feeling of being seen as successful. But performative wealth comes with hidden costs. High spending, lifestyle inflation, fragile financial margins, dependency on income, pressure to keep up, anxiety about reputation, fear of losing status, exhaustion from maintaining the image. The more you try to look wealthy, the less wealthy you usually become, because display consumes, peace preserves. The substance of real wealth. True wealth expresses itself in quieter ways. A fully funded rainy day vault, income factories that pay you while you sleep. Work that you choose, not endure. The ability to walk away from toxic environments. Low debt or no debt, wide financial margins. A simple, satisfying lifestyle. Emotional space to think and live intentionally. The freedom to show up for the people you love. Time. Real wealth is not loud. It is spacious. It is not about impressing others. It is about protecting your life. Why peace of mind is the highest form of wealth? Because peace of mind is the only form of wealth that can be carried everywhere. Into illness, into aging, into downturns, into grief, into uncertainty, into the long arc of a meaningful life. You can lose possessions. You can lose markets. You can lose status. But peace of mind, once earned through clarity, discipline, and good choices, cannot be taken from you easily. It is the compounding of wise decisions, the dividend of self-possession, the interest paid on a life well managed. Peace of mind is the yield of wisdom. The paradox of wealth. The people most secure financially are often the ones who feel no need to signal it, and the people most desperate to signal wealth often feel least secure inside. Display is the costume we wear when we don't trust our own sufficiency. Peace of mind is the quiet confidence of someone who no longer needs to prove anything. You do not need to display what you have when you are anchored in who you are. How to build wealth that feels like peace. 1. Live below your means, way below. The smaller your lifestyle, the larger your freedom. 2. Build reliable income streams. Dividends, interest, rentals, royalties. These create structural calm. 3. Avoid financial fragility. Debt traps, risky speculation, lifestyle bloat erode peace more than they erode money. 4. Keep your financial life simple. Clarity is calming. Complexity is stressful. 5. Protect your margins. A wide margin turns emergencies into inconveniences. 6. Increase your autonomy. The ability to choose your work is one of the highest forms of wealth. 7. Align your spending with your values. Money used meaningfully brings satisfaction, not regret. 8. Let go of comparison. Comparison is the tax you pay for not knowing what you truly need. What wealth really buys? It does not buy happiness. It does not buy status. It does not buy admiration. What wealth can buy, if used wisely, is far more precious. Calm mornings, slow evenings, options, safety, stability, the reduction of fear, the ability to say no, the ability to say yes, time with the people you love, the space to grow, the chance to live intentionally, the margin to be generous, a life that feels like your own. This is what wealth is for. Not display, not performance, not prestige. Peace. Ada, build the kind of wealth you do not need to advertise. A wealth that supports your life instead of consuming it. A wealth that lets you breathe instead of impress. A wealth that frees your time instead of chaining it to payments. A wealth that helps you become more fully yourself. Because peace of mind is not just a financial state. It is a way of living that can carry you through every season of your life. A friend on the road ahead,